Come back to the channel. I wanted to talk about Tyrese Haliburton. This guy, to me, should definitely get selected to an all NBA team this season. I just love the way this guy plays basketball, man. He makes smart passes, and the way he plays, he hates taking, dumb, just random passes. That's why when you look at other, point guards in the NBA, they have high turnover numbers, and that's not Tyrese Haliburton at all. He's definitely up there, and having a good assist to turnover ratio. I believe it's Tyce Jones, but Tyrese Haliburton is definitely up there. The guy barely turns over the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And if you look at the last two games, right? This guy had 21 assists and 0 turnovers. Guy's a good passer. He can score on all three levels. A really good 3-point shooter, and sometimes he even shoots them way behind the arc. You got to shout out Steph Curry because of this new style of play with the extreme long range 3-pointers. But Tyrese Haliburton is definitely one of those players who can make those shots. So you live with it, and he's shooting it at a good rate, right? So this season right now he's shooting the 3 ball at a 39% rate, close to 40%, which is pretty good because we all know a good 3-point percentage shoot is anywhere from the high 30s to low 40s, and hey, he's right there he's almost there at the high 40 percentile range, and shooting 47% from the field overall, and the guy's a good free throw shooter. He's always shooting 85, 86% from the foul line, and the guy is a true point guard. A lot of people want to talk about traditional point guards aren't the way going extinct. I wouldn't say Tyrese is like a legit traditional point guard, but he does have that type of game in a way, because he really does like to pass the ball more, and that's one thing I noticed about Tyrese Haliburton. Watching him play, he isn't someone that overshoots in a way. Again, because he likes to play smart basketball. If he misses a couple shots, I noticed that Tyrese Haliburton would just stop shooting the ball completely. He would always defer to his teammates, and you can say that is a negative, but in a way that can be a positive. Because he really is the team's best shooter, and he really does need to take more shot attempts. But it's like, again, if the ball's not dropping, then if he misses a couple shots, he's like, okay, I'm not shooting the ball. I'm not gonna take a shot attempt for a while. And that's one aspect about his game I really don't like. But other than that, again, he can shoot the ball well. Guy can attack the cup. Tall dude, 6'5", 180, 185 pounds. I love the way he attacks the basket. He has a little floater game as well. But man, this guy reads are just amazing. And look at the numbers he's been averaging since the All-Star break. And this is a recent stat, from a couple days ago. So look, since the All-Star break, Tyrese is averaging 21 points, 11 assists, 3.3 3-pointers. That's kind of a tongue twister there. 3.3 3-pointers made, and he's shooting 54% from the field, 46% from 3, and 92% from the foul line. And he has gotten 201 assists and just 20 turnovers. 201 assists and 20 turnovers. Dime dropper. A true point guard, dog. He's really a true point guard, man. I love the way this guy plays basketball. To me, he's definitely an all-NBA player. And he's only one of 2 players, as we see, since 1983-1984 season, to have 200 assists with 20 or fewer turnovers in over a span of 18 games. Last player to do that was Muggsy Bogues, the guy who was 5'4", 5'3", playing in the NBA. Shout out to him. The fact that he did that is amazing, and he was successful in the league as well. So shout out to Muggsy Bogues. But yeah, man, Tyrese is really cold, man. I remember when the Pacers made that deep playoff run last season. A lot of people were calling it cap. They just thought it was a fluke, but I seen it coming. This team was really, really good. And again, remember, Tyrese didn't even play he got injured last season. So I believe he only played one or two games in the Eastern Conference Finals last year against the Celtics, and the games were pretty close, right? So just imagine if Tyrese was playing. You're missing your best player on the squad. So that is a true difference maker, when it comes to matchups and games. That definitely determines the outcome of it. But yeah, man, this guy's a good player, man. I really think he's an all NBA talent, dog. Cold dude, real cold, one of the best point guards, and he's really fun to watch, man. I love seeing good precision pinpoint passes, right? But yeah, y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions about Tyrese Haliburton, man. We can just take a look at the standings. The guy is just leading his team, man, to success. Right now, they clinch a playoff appearance. They are 4th place in the Eastern Conference, and if the season were to end today, they will play the Milwaukee Bucks, and that will be a good one. Man, a lot of people always talk about the pace. They don't talk about the Pacers. They talk about who's gonna come out the East. Boston, Cleveland, New York, Milwaukee, but do not sleep on Indiana. This team made an Eastern Conference Finals last year. I'm telling y'all, this team is really good. Overall, it's not just Tyrese, of course, but man, with him leading the way, an all NBA level player, hey, we're gonna see some good things come out of Indiana, man. Really great team. And I also wanted to show this. So Tyrese Haliburton has nearly forced as many turnovers on defense, 103 steals, as he committed turnovers on offense, 114 this season so far. And since the All-Star break, he has gotten 35 steals and only exactly 20 turnovers. This guy's a real good player, man. He can play defense too. Really underrated on defense, and it doesn't get that much credit. When I hear people talk about Tyrese Haliburton's game, he gives effort on defense, and not only just steals. If you've watched the games live, he's a pretty solid on-ball defender. I'm not gonna say he's the best defensive player, but he's pretty solid on the end. 6'5", again, tall. Yeah, he has I forgot his wingspan, but it's really crazy. He has crazy wingspan, and he really gives good effort on that side of the ball. So, shout out to Tyrese Haliburton, man. I really think this guy should make an All-NBA team this season. A true 3-level scoring, playmaking point guard. Definitely a unique player. But again, y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions. Do you agree with me? Do you think Tyrese Haliburton is definitely a top 5 point guard in the NBA right now? Because he is. Arguably top 3 as well. And what do y'all think the Pacers are going to do in the postseason? You think they can make a deep run again? Hey, who knows? And we're getting closer and closer. It is April, all right? Again, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned in to these next couple of videos that I'm going to post soon, all right?